Sawadee welcome to ThaiPBS English News Service. I'm Rungtip Chonapalai. Many people might doubt that the disaster floods will return this year or not. Kun Darin Khong Ankara spoke to disaster expert Professor Thanawat Jarupongsagun from Chulalongkorn University, who pointed out that Thailand should prepare because a severe weather depression is expected in October. Here's more.
Professor Thanawat, now in Thailand we built a lot of dikes along Chao Phraya River to protect the flood from the river. But you said we may encounter typhoon that may come to the central part of Thailand. So what will happen next?
According to our data, we are not so happy for the many measures of our government do it after last year flood.
Yes.
Many projects in our government plan, they build only the flood protection wall.
Yes.
Not only for the Bangkok, but now they extend to all of in the central plain. I afraid it's look like in the case of the New Orleans city.
Yes.
It's very similar compared with the Bangkok. New Orleans is located in the delta. Also Bangkok is located in the delta.
Yes.
So this one is New Orleans city. They build a lot of flood protection wall along the Mississippi River and also the flood link dike. It's very similar to now our government do it. Like this, it's a very high,
yes.
5 meter to 7 meter. So I'm afraid because of in New Orleans case, they have a Hurricane Katrina in 2005. They make the very serious flooding in the New Orleans city and many of damage.
And what happened to the wall?
They're broken because of the hurricane. They carry a lot of rain water and wind. Also, they are inside the flood link dikes. So I think this one is very dangerous for the future.
So for the sake of the people, what should people do if we encounter the typhoon that coming to the Bangkok?
In case of typhoon come nearly to Bangkok, the best way is escape from that route. But anyway, if you cannot escape from the early warning, if you have to stay in the house or in the condominium, you have to find a safe place. The safe place is mean if the place have the many glass, you should escape. The best place is in the toilet, in the bathroom, because in the bathroom not much for the glass.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Kun Darin. Following the U.S. Space Agency NASA's request for permission to use AU-Tapao Airport as a study base for regional climate conditions and as a disaster relief center, today the Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs asked the Foreign Affairs Ministry and the related departments to provide an explanation of NASA's planned activities at the airport. The committee is very concerned that NASA's presence may adversely affect relationship with neighboring countries. The Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs has invited the representatives of the Foreign Affairs Ministry and the National Stability Department to provide an explanation of NASA's planned activities were they to be granted permission to set up a study base for regional climate conditions and a disaster relief center at AU-Tapao Airport in Rayong Province. Piche Sunthornpipit, an advisor to the Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, is worried that NASA's activities may affect national stability as he is concerned that NASA satellite-related equipment, which will be installed at AU-Tapao Airport, may be used for the observation of neighboring countries, adding that this controversial issue is likely to be considered in a parliamentary meeting. He also agreed with the PM in setting up an ad hoc committee to study this issue. Meanwhile, Papasop Surasabadi, Science and Technology Minister, revealed that he has already sent the details of NASA's request to the Secretary General of the Cabinet and insisted that this project will not affect national stability, citing NASA's recent establishment of the similar installations in China, Korea, Japan, Singapore, and Cambodia. However, he accepts that it is right to consider this issue in a parliamentary meeting before granting permission mission to NASA. Lieutenant General Udomdej Sitabut, leader of the 1st Army Area, says he has already considered NASA request and believes that it will not affect national stability. However, the authorities who are responsible for oversight of this project must work diligently in prevent problems. The Thai Party revealed that Suthep Thaugsuban has a plan to coerce small parties to join Democrat Party. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister is confident of government stability due to their majority in the parliament. Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra is confident that the government remains stable due to its majority support in parliament, especially the support of the coalition parties. The PM says there is no need to seek more support. She says this is at a time when Gorkeo Pikuntong from Pheu Thai Party pointed out that Suthep Thaugsuban has a plan to coerce small parties to join the Democrat Party. Meanwhile, the Democrat Party is to issue a defamation lawsuit against Lieutenant Sunisa Lertphakawat, deputy spokesperson of the Pheu Thai Party, who earlier announced 13 reasons for not being able to work with the Democrat Party. The Electricity and Electronics Institute is reviewing export performance and new production as the European debt crisis may impact the industry and is over 500,000 workers. Meanwhile, Prasan Thairat Borakul, governor of the Bank of Thailand, indicated that no monetary policy is yet needed to support economic expansion.
Following a meeting between economy-related ministers, Prasan Thairat Borakul, governor of the Bank of Thailand, revealed that the government has assigned the central bank to monitor the euro debt crisis closely. The Bank of Thailand has already taken steps in preparation for the situation, but the governor said that it is not yet necessary to implement any new policies as the economy is still expected to grow by 6%, while the interest rate at 3% remains at an appropriate level. However, in the event of a global recession, the Bank of Thailand is ready to reduce the interest rate to support economic expansion. Meanwhile, the director of the Electricity and Electronics Institute said that the industry is reviewing the forecast for exports and production of electrical appliances and electronics. The industry's export figure in the first 4 months of this year was 5.7% in the red. Although it is projected that the export figure will return to positive territory in the third quarter of this year, manufacturers are concerned that the Eurozone debt crisis will have an impact on their major customers like China, slowing down demand. Furthermore, these electronics manufacturers are asking the government to postpone the implementation of the 300 baht minimum wage policy to mitigate their potential fall in sales and to allow time for SMEs to adapt to the crisis.
Thailand's geographical location provides easy access to all major ports in the region, helping to promote the country as the ASEAN logistic hub. Additionally, since the growth of air transport infrastructure is regarded as another logistical advantage, yesterday the cabinet approved a plan to fully reactivate Don Mueang Airport to increase the country's potential in the transport sector. I spoke about the issue with Associate Professor Pongchai Atthipong Ratanakul, the director of the Center for Logistics Excellence from KMUTT. Here's more.
In terms of the locations, Thailand may be like the best in the situation, but in terms of infrastructure and the service, we need to improve in order to compete with our neighboring country like Singapore or Malaysia. Their facility is much better than us, but we need to upgrade airport, seaport, and railway, and even for the motorway in order to connect the major city within the Southeast Asia together. We don't have a stability in terms of the politics, and our policy regarding to the single airport or the dual airport is just switch back and forth. But I hope this time is going to have a long-term plan as well, because for the past 20 years, not many countries gonna operate to dual airports together because it's very costly.
Do we, as in Thailand, try to do something to be part of the Myanmar's boom?
We have a major company in Thailand called Italian Thai. They get projects at the Dawai seaport, and also in that area I think if the government try to pursue further by part of the Italian Thai to promote these kinds of projects and promote the Thai investor to go there and set up their plant, their factory over there. And also Myanmar need to have many things to develop their countries, but it's good chance for Thailand to offer all of that.
After much controversy surrounding the breast painting on Thailand's Got Talent, this past Sunday, the NBTC has fined Channel 3 500,000 baht for allowing pornographic content to be aired. Meanwhile, the manager of the Workpoint, the Thai rights holder for the show, publicly apologized for the incident and subsequently canceled all episodes that have been found to contain problems. The NBTC subcommittees on broadcasting agreed to fine Channel 3 for airing a 23-year-old female topless artist on Thailand's Got Talent this past Sunday. Police officers said that the channel's dissemination of pornographic content was a breach of Section 37 of the Radio and Television and Broadcasting Act 2008. The manager of Workpoint, the Thai franchise rights holder, testified before the NBTC subcommittee on content production and admitted that the mistake while affirming that no such incident will happen again. After 14 years of not having an appropriate body to monitor the production of broadcast content, the advent of the NBTC is arguably the first time a private broadcaster program is being scrutinized. The NBTC will have to start crafting regulations on content production with input from program producers so that TV content is socially responsible and creative under fair market competition. Immigration police officers have arrested 3 British citizens for allegedly using Thailand as a base to deceive European victims into making investments. It was discovered that the accused deliberately traveled from England to Thailand to commit the alleged fraud. Basic telephones, internet devices, and victims' private account information were among the items that immigration police officers seized from 3 British suspects at their home in Sukhumvit Soy 26. Police Lieutenant General Wiboon Bangthamai revealed that the culprits used Thailand as a base to buy account information of victims in the European countries, including England, Switzerland, Germany, Sweden, and Austria, after which they used telephones and computers with air-card devices to communicate with victims and deceiving them into making investments. Each victim transferred no less than $1,000, and the suspects are accused of pocketing 25% of the transferred money. Additionally, the 3 British nationals were found to have changed their place of residence very frequently to avoid being caught. The immigration police officers had to coordinate with the embassies of the deceived victims before successfully locating the offenders. Although the accused denied the allegations, the immigration police officer revealed that they have information that these culprits traveled to Thailand from England to deliberately commit the crime.